Hi guys, it's Mark from 68 in France, sorry. And a little word about the new Louise, rebranded by you in USA, maybe by Duratrax MFT compound. We know the MFT compound since the Trax's Max MFT tires. You get Upphills profile with saw knobs, you get the Pioneer, that's my favorite one. You get the Rocket profile for on-road and also the tractor tire profile. They done after that, they do the MFT for the X-Max, they do MFT on-road tire, just for the moment only soft and super soft. That's not good for the summer, but in winter or wet it's the best. The soft compound is really good on cold road and super soft is a nice on-road and wet road. So we have here shortcut tires, standard 110 scale shortcut tire, but look in the middle, you have a 10mm hole because it's a 70mm hex, and that's a great news. You can get the Uphills and the Pioneer and with that profile, that size tires or rims. And why did I love it? Because this was originally made for the Senten 6s, but Senten is no more produced. I can only tell you, get those tires if you want to bash your buggies, because of the high flank of the outside. You can take really more hits on the axles. It's also easy to put any 110 scale, 1/8 scale buggy in a 110 scale shortcut. You take the new Corrales Radix, put the tires on, put an unbreakable shortcut body in, a 2 RPM bumper front and rear from a slash 4x4, and you have a 110 scale tank shortcut. I love also that size because it's not too big for use with the my favorite red car body by Property RC Brawler. You see, that tire perfectly fits this body, because stock buggy tires are bigger than that. It's only 100mm, 100 and 104mm. The buggy tires are bigger and too big for this body, but these are okay. Then you see, or not, on one from my project, Hobau project, I get the ST MFT tires, smaller than that, narrower than that, 400 gram each. They are okay for Arma, Creighton, Corrales, Kronos, all that stuff, E-Revo 2 and all you want as muggy. Then they do the MT MFT, same compound, but all is bigger. That is the same size than the trencher HP from Prolines. You can get this as a half offset, as 0 offset. By Proline you only become the hubs with a half offset, then you have to buy yourself hubs more to go to 0 offset. It's less price clear than have 4 other tires, but these ones are really hard from the rubber. You have a really soft, strange form in there. I maybe think they do a really shitty form inside. That's the exact word, because you really feel as you has no form. You really think to have Trax's brushed Italian tires in the hands. The tires are good, they are really resistant, really good in soft ground. But on grass they are too hard, a little bit too bumpy. And as I test the ST MFT for my Hobau project, I was really surprised how nice they were in the grass and also in the sand or gravel. So I decided to take the same for MTs for my other Hobau project. I'm gonna take a MT2 from Hobau, put a short chassis in and make a truck from the side from a Savage XL with really long A-arms, with super long shocks. I do it one time and I drive it with that ones. Tires who not balloon like the HP and the MFT compound are good for those who not want to explode the tire when they run wild. They are really resistant to drive in a construction site or gravel pits. But they have one issue. If you want to jump and make freestyle jumps, that's the baddest tire you can take, because they are heavy, 500 grams each. That means 2 kilograms of tires on your monster truck. So you need 8S to move it really cool. And they're not balloons, so it's not easy in the air to make backflips or some style of stuff. That's one. If you want to jump your trucks, use the older version from the Louise. Was an issue because the old Louise tires are not so good than that one. The rims, sometimes I broke rims on Louise tires. The most of the time I explode really fast the foams, and I didn't explode the whole tire, but the foam was really, really fast at the end. And for that one the problem was all time the best. I have the blockade. They are really, really super compound for make stunts. They are light. You have 350 grams. They really make like big pizzas. That's really important for me. If you want to go to 4 or 5 backflips in a row, you need that. You can have the blockade compound, you can have the trencher compounds, the Big Joes. Big Joe are a little bit smaller. I don't know if they still do the shock waves for the truckers. But in any case, don't use that fat babies on Creighton or Kronos or the style of truggy stuffs, because you need to undergear it, and you cannot, because stock they already are at the limit what they can do for gear down. The steering also will have issue with that fat tires, and the drive cups, the CVD, all will have a problem. You cannot use that heavy tires on much trucks. You can use it on Hobart Hyper MT, MT2, on T-Magic 6S HX, on T-Magic V-Gen or BES. Evo 2 can take it. And did I forget something? The Sen GSTE or Colossus or Reaper or Colossus XT or that stuff. 2 trucks can take it because they are cool undergeared, and the steering is made for big tires. So don't use it on truggies or something. That's what I'm really happy. Why I'm really happy that Louise make ST tires with that compounds. Smaller, narrower, lighter. That's okay for that. And all for the all-over truck who need lighter stuff, you have a real new one. You have the Louise MT Rocket Max series. It's here branded on the X. It's specially for Traxxas Max. So I first think it was with a splinted hubs, but it's not a splinted hub, it's a standard hub. So it's easy to mount everywhere. Even if it's splint, it's not an issue. Or you change your hex with splinted hex, or you cut out the little splint in there to put it on standard hex, but they haven't do it. Only issue, you only can get it with an offset. They don't do that tires with 0 offset. But 250 gram only, that means you can put it on Arma Mojave. You can put it on every desert buggy style 1/8 scale that you have, because you can have, this is the on-road compound, but you can have the Pioneer compound, you can have the uphill compound, even the tractor style compound. I don't gonna use it on the Max. I don't like so small tire on the Max. I prefer to get a little bit bigger tires on my Max, but I want to test it on older series truggies like the ST Pro or our ST. On all other truggies, you will have an issue. It's the same size that standard truggy tires, but because of the offset you can maybe not use it easy. You can put it on all truck you want, but it will be a little bit strange because you will be too bright because of the offset. Put this on a Mugen MBX7 and you have a driving square. Because they have no offset, you also not can use it on Techno MT. I think with zero offset this size of tire will be great on Techno MT or Proline MT and so stuff. But the Proline with the offset, yeah, will be cool with the offset on the Proline MT. So it's something to try. On Scorpions, Kyosho Scorpions, like we drive it here with ADAS system, we need tires who are not balloons because they're gonna explode. So that one gonna be okay on the Kyosho Scorpion XXL on road. Maybe the ST gonna be a little bit too heavy for the Scorpions for the transmission. So if you have it, tell me what do you think about, have you tested, which profile have you, which size of MFT tires have you. I'll say you get on-road MFT tires, you get the Max series, then the SC series 3.8, then the MT series 3.8. They also do the MFT technology on 2.8 series. I don't buy for the moment the ST the 2.8 because I have no 110 scale where I can mount it. I'm gonna make a video. We're gonna drive the V-Gen here with the tires for 5 or 10 minutes, and then in a row we're gonna drive trenchers to show you the difference. Then we're gonna drive softer, lighter tires like the Blockade for jumps. I would say for jumping, that's my favorite tire for make freestyle. And we're also going to use the Kronos, the original Corley Kronos tires. They are amazing. They are super light, 280 or 90 grams only. Same outer diameter than this one, so you have the same ride height. They are a little bit smaller, but for make stunts, it's exactly what you need. Light tires who can balloon and who are really soft for take the hard landings. Tell me your experience with tire. What did you love? What did you not love? What did happen to you? With the HP trencher, I have no issue. It's just only the weight take care of these 500 grams. I personally think they are too hard on the compound for a good traction in the grass. They are okay in sand or some stuff. I'm gonna test this one. I have tested the ST version. I really prefer the Pioneer version from Louise to that one, and I'm gonna show you why. Have you such soft tires? With this one, it's clear. I know what happened to you. You explode tires, you explode foams. That's all some stuff that happens to us. On the old Louise compound, MT compound 3.8 was really bad. The compound from the rubber was okay, but the foam was bad, and I would say I break even some rims. And this is something to test on the Mojave or something like that. Maybe, oh no, it's too small for that. Okay, I'm gonna take bigger ones for go on road with my Super Baja Ray 2. Have a nice day, guys. I will be happy to see your comments below to tell me what is your experience with Louise or Duratrax tires and the difference between the Prolines. For us in Europe, it's clear. The Prolines, since it's a Ryzen hobby, it's crazy with the prices. 160 euros is the price for 4 Proline Trencher HP. This one costs only 90 euros. And I really feel better with that ones. So tell me what you think about it. Not because Proline is American and that Louise is Chinese. Don't forget, this is all made in China. Bye guys.